Hold up, Carlo Ancelotti is dropping jaws with his squad selections, leaving Chelsea starlet Estevao out in the cold. Plus, can Chelsea pull off a miracle against PSG in the Champions League? And what are the latest team news and predicted lineups for that massive clash? Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Brazil coach Carlo Ancelotti has revealed why Chelsea prodigy Estevao Willian was surprisingly left out of the latest Brazil squad. This news comes as a shock considering Estevao's breakout season with Chelsea, where he's already netted 7 goals and provided 3 assists. His absence from the national team is being attributed to lingering injury concerns, with the club opting not to rush his return after the international break. Ancelotti confirmed that injuries played a significant role in his selections, citing players like Militao, Bruno Guimaraes, Estevao, and Rodrigo as dealing with physical issues. Despite this setback, Estevao remains a key part of Ancelotti's plans for the upcoming World Cup, emphasizing the importance of his long-term fitness. This period of recovery is crucial for Estevao to manage his explosive pace, the very attribute that makes him a threat but also susceptible to injury. Fans and analysts are watching closely to see how Chelsea adapts without their young star, especially after their recent defeat to Newcastle. The focus is now on Estevao's maturity in managing his fitness to ensure he can deliver his magic for Chelsea's top 4 push. But what does this mean for Chelsea's Champions League aspirations? Can they overcome a massive deficit against PSG? Get ready for the thrilling clash and all the team news you need to know. Chelsea faces a monumental task as they prepare to host PSG in a do-or-die Champions League second leg, trailing by a daunting 3-goal deficit from the first leg. The first leg saw Liam Rosnier's team perform admirably for large stretches, but a late collapse at the Parc des Princes resulted in conceding 3 goals in just 16 minutes. This uphill battle is compounded by their recent 1-0 home defeat to Newcastle and the ongoing debate surrounding pre-match huddles, while PSG arrives well-rested after their league match was postponed. The Blues will be without Reece James due to a fresh hamstring problem, and goalkeeper Philip Jorgensen is doubtful with a groin issue, adding to manager Liam Rosnier's selection headaches. PSG, on the other hand, are missing Fabian Ruiz and Quentin N'Jantu. The predicted lineups show Sanchez in goal for Chelsea, with Gusto, Fofana, Chalobah, and Cucurella in defense. The midfield features Santos, Caicedo, Palmer, and Fernandes, with Neto and Pedro leading the attack. PSG's lineup is expected to be Safonov, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho, Mendes, Zaire-Emery, Vitinha, Neves, Dembele, Dow, and Barcola. Fans are buzzing with anticipation, hoping for a historic comeback, but the team's recent form and injury concerns present a significant challenge. The stakes are incredibly high for Chelsea in this crucial encounter. Can Chelsea defy the odds and write history tonight? Stay tuned as we break down the predicted lineups and team news for this electrifying showdown against PSG. Chelsea faces a seemingly insurmountable challenge tonight as they host Paris Saint-Germain at Stamford Bridge, needing a historic comeback to advance in the Champions League quarterfinals. After a crushing 5-2 defeat in the first leg and a subsequent disappointing home loss to Newcastle, manager Liam Rosnier must rally his squad for a high-pressure European night. Chelsea desperately seeks to break their winless streak against PSG, with their Champions League hopes hanging precariously in the balance. The team faces significant absences, with dynamic attackers out due to injury. However, Pedro Neto's return to the starting XI provides a much-needed boost on the wings with his explosive pace. Goalkeeper Philip Jorgensen is a doubt with a groin injury, paving the way for Robert Sanchez to start. Enzo Fernandez remains the midfield's creative engine, boasting the most goal involvements for Chelsea in the tournament. The defense will likely see Wesley Fofana and Trevoh Chalobah in central defense, supported by a midfield pivot of Reece James and Moises Caicedo. Cole Palmer and Enzo Fernandez will supply the creative spark behind striker João Pedro. Chelsea's defense, having conceded 5 goals in the first leg, requires a near-perfect performance to have any chance of progressing. Supporters are hoping for a miracle, but the team's historical struggles against PSG and current injury woes cast a shadow over their prospects. The pressure is immense for Chelsea to deliver a flawless display. Will Chelsea's defense hold strong enough for a comeback? Next, we'll dive into PSG's predicted lineup and team news as they aim to secure their spot in the next round. Paris Saint-Germain heads to Stamford Bridge for the second leg of their Champions League round of 16 tie against Chelsea, holding a commanding 5-2 aggregate lead from the first leg in Paris. Manager Luis Enrique has minimal injury concerns, with Fabian Ruiz continuing to manage a knee problem and Quentin Njantou remaining sidelined. PSG arrives well-rested, having had their weekend match against Nantes postponed, allowing them extra preparation time specifically for this crucial second leg. Enrique is expected to stick with a similar starting side to the first leg, which featured Safonov in goal, a back four of Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho, and Mendes, and a midfield trio of Zaire Emery, Vitinha, and Neves. The attacking line could see Dembele, Dow, and Barcola. However, Kvaratskhelia Kvaratskhelia, who impressed off the bench with 2 goals in the first leg, is pushing for a starting spot, adding another elite attacking option. Despite their significant lead, Enrique has stressed that the job is not done and his team must play to win in London, wary of Chelsea's potential to score quickly at home. Fans are confident, but the manager's caution highlights the respect PSG has for Chelsea's attacking capabilities, even with a comfortable lead. The focus is on maintaining their strong performance and avoiding any complacency. Can Chelsea mount a comeback against this formidable PSG side? Don't go anywhere. We've got the full recap of all today's top stories coming up next. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw Carlo Ancelotti explain Estevao's absence from the Brazil squad, Chelsea battle PSG in a massive Champions League clash, and we broke down the crucial team news and lineups for both sides. Make sure you're subscribed and the bell is on for all your breaking news. Let us know in the comments which story you found most shocking. Follow us on all social media platforms for more updates.